Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It has been like 3 weeks since the first time that I uploaded my first channel, and personally I really like to thank everybody who took their time to watch my video, liked my video, commented, shared it on their different social media platforms, everyone who subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate everybody who did that. And if you're here and you have not yet subscribed, please just hit that button there. Just kibonyeze tu. Like, it doesn't even take time. Just do it. I'm waiting. Ooh, by fire, by force. Anyways. But anyways, okay, thank you for everybody who subscribed right now. So yeah, please keep on watching, keep on sharing, keep on commenting. Tell me the things that you want to see, tell me the things that you think I should improve, reduce, and stuff like that. Kwa hiyo, yeah, so let us get into our today's video. Hey. Ooh, child, synthetic. Anyways, so for today's video, I decided to show you guys and illustrate how to do a very simple makeup. Jesus Christ, how to do a very simple makeup look ambayo unaweza kaenda nayo sehemu yoyote. Actually, same kama chuo, if you basically go to university with makeup, if you go to work, dinner dates, au labla, just even afternoon dates, or just anywhere, or just doing your makeup and staying at home and taking selfies. Yeah, kwa hiyo, yeah, I'll just try to share things that I know to my very best, so that we can all learn. Na wakati huu ambayo we are all at home, you know, not all, I mean kama mfano watu wa chuo and private sectors, if you're just home, you can learn this easily, because I feel like makeup is just the skills za mtu kufanya, to practice it every single day, una practice mara nyingi, and at the end of the day you just be perfect. So lazima you can do those dramatic looks and stuff like that. It's just something simple ambayo wewe inakufind you're actually comfortable on doing. And also if you're really comfortable in doing dramatic looks, it's not bad. Like, I'm just saying for someone who ambaye anataka kujifunza something basically, yani basic for her face. That's all. So yeah, keep watching. So kwa kwanza, for me, if I'm doing a very simple look, actually just any makeup look, the first thing that I would really love to do ni kupaka moisturizer on your face. Just like if you're using very little amount or small amount of products, make sure you have umepaka a lot of moisturizer on your skin. Kwa hiyo, for me, I use this natural clear skin I think it's from BioCare. Yeah, it's oil free. Na pia this moisturizer ina contain sunscreen. It's very important to wear sunscreen for anybody. Yani, even if you are a guy, it's really very important to wear sunscreen. Na hata kama you are inside, kama mfano this period of staying at home, it is really still very important to wear sunscreen. Kwa hiyo, yeah, for me, I use this. I don't know if you guys can see this, lakini you can use any moisturizer that you have inside. It's something about it's nice. Yeah, bay or whatever. So you can just use any moisturizer on your face. Lakini make sure that you apply a very good amount of it kwenye ngozi yako. Before coming here, I washed my face na nikapaka facial oils. So kwamba ni uso wangu ulikuwa mkavu, no. Najua for example, for people who are living in Dar, it's very hard to do makeup. Alafu you walk on the streets with them. It's very hard because ni kuna joto. So basically your makeup can melt and you look like a clown. So for anyone who will come for my ages, ooh, I know For me, I love to use this foundation. It's the Revlon foundation. Ambayo, to me, why do I like this foundation? Because it has a skin-like finish. If you finish blending the foundation onto your skin, pia it is not full coverage. Kwa hiyo, for anyone who likes ambayo anapenda natural looks, I think this is a good foundation to go with. I have not tried any other foundations, but for me, na nilionayo ni hii Revlon, and it's working very perfectly for me. Kama unapenda something like a full coverage, I don't think this is a good foundation for you. Kwa hiyo, for me, I am using this. It's in the shade, it's called Hazelnuts, kwa sababu kuna shades tofauti. So this is called Hazelnuts, and you can get this pretty much pale at Soko Mlimani City. So yeah, just make sure kwamba you don't use a lot of products on your face. And the most important thing about makeup is that just really try to take care of your skin. Any try because the more the flawless the skin, the more the flawless the makeup. So kama umenielewa. Kwa try very hard to take care of your skin iwe nzuri, kwa sababu isipokuwa nzuri ndo mwanzo wa kwanza to like use a lot of products on your face. Kwa hiyo inakuwa vigumu kutumia products dogo. You have just to use a lot of products. Either you just cover maybe your scars, cover your repellent, stuff like that. Or just really make sure that you're taking care of your skin. Tena huu muda ambayo everyone is staying inside, I think it's a very best time ambayo you get a lot of time to do your morning routine or evening routine. I always like to mix these two because I feel like this one is like a little bit darker kwangu. Kwa hiyo I mix it with this one. They're both Revlon. So when you're applying your foundation, you can use anything that works for you. Hata vidole, I think you can use. Yani unaweza ukafanya hivi, then tip unaweka, then after that you blend. Kwa hiyo unaweza kutumia kidole, unaweza kutumia brush, unaweza kutumia beauty blender. Lakini for me, that's according to my experience, na the way I see it, I feel like ukitumia beauty blender, it's the thing that inasaidia pia to make your makeup look more natural, kwa sababu inanyonya the excess products ambazo zinakuwa zinabaki. That's what I feel, and that's my experience. Just do anything that works for you. So lazima ufanye ninavyofanya mimi. Kwa hiyo after ukishaweka foundation yako namna hii, just take your time to blend your foundation. I mean, take your time. Sio kitu ambacho mara moja kwamba umeshaangalia hivi then ukishaweka foundation, ukishaanza kublend foundation siku moja utapata. You have to take your time to blend your foundation. Also you unasikia ufanye like wewe unajitahidi unafanya mara nyingi ili uweze kuzoea. Just blend pole. Just blend pole. You're staying at home. I mean, so kwamba namaanisha kwamba you don't have other things to do. I mean, you have, but you can take your time, a little bit of your time to learn this. So just make sure kwamba you're blending to kwenye every corner. Usisahau masikio, usisahau hapa chini. So this is the end product after I just finished blending my foundation. Kwa hiyo kama if it's more likely kwa mtu ambaye anaanza kufanya, who is trying to learn to do makeup, inawezekana labda ameweka, she thinks maybe ameweka too much foundation on the face. Kwa hiyo if you think that you have used a lot of products, you can just take a tissue paper, unaiweka beauty blender yako like this, then you do it then like this, then you blend again on your face so that the excess products can be taken out. Kwa hiyo like, so the next step that I like doing after doing my foundation is kufanya my brows. So to make my brows. Kwa hiyo kwangu mimi, I don't like the brows ambazo zinakuwa very fully filled. zinakuwa very concealed. Unajua kabisa mtu conceal brows. For me it's not my type of thing, lakini kama unapenda kitu kama hicho you can also learn. Lakini kwangu mimi doing something simple, I always don't like overfill my brows. Kwa hiyo I'm just going to show you the way that mimi nafanya personally. Ninapendelea ikiwa hivyo. I've seen some people ambao hawapendi brows zao zifanye hivyo. They like them to be overfilled, they were very concealed. It's also good, lakini kwangu mimi it's just something that I don't like. Okay, so make sure when you're doing your brows, make sure you don't press hard while drawing the line. Just do it very slightly, yani kwa mbali, yani usikazie. I don't think if you're getting me. If possible just hold your brow pencil up here so that it won't be easy for you to press. I like filling in my brows according to how they are growing. Kwa hiyo ninafuatilia the natural way that my brows are. Easy way of doing brows, make sure kwamba you trim them first before you're doing them. Or if you're not a person ambayo you trim your eyebrows, you can still do it. Lakini naona it's like a little bit hard to do eyebrows on kwenye ambazo they are not trimmed on, ambazo hazijatendwa. So yeah. So basically after concealing your brows, make sure that you blend the product that ambao umetumia to conceal it to see acha tu hapo. So okay guys, this is it for the brows. I am sorry that I didn't talk much about it kwa sababu actually I feel like it needs its own videos. I mean, brows are very special, that they need their own video to explain how to do them and stuff like that. So hopefully I will be able to do that video one day. Kwa hiyo for now, just take these simple things that I told you about. Okay, so for the next step that I'll be doing is using my concealer. Make sure when you're using a concealer, it's one shade lighter than your foundation. Kwa hiyo yeah, unachukua tu a very small amount. So I don't like doing using a lot of products kwenye concealer kwa sababu, and basically kwa mtu ambaye hapendi kuconceal au anaona this is like too much, you can just end kwenye foundation, then you don't apply the concealer. Lakini for me, I really napenda kufanya concealer because my dark cycles are really dark and they're very deep. Kwa hiyo I just like to brighten my under eye na pia to just a little bit more coverage kwenye under my eye. Okay, ukishamaliza hapo unaweka hapa on under your eyes. You can just put a little bit here and here under your nose. After you just take a little bit, unaiweka hapa between your nose. Okay guys, so I forgot to tell you at the beginning when I was blending my foundation. Ukiwa unatumia beauty blender, make sure that you wet your beauty blender with either fixing spray, or you can use water just to blend it. And it just to wet it. Kwa hiyo just make sure kwamba you wet your beauty blender. Alafu ndo after ukishamaliza kuiwet, make sure it's just dry, ikamue, then use it to blend your foundation. So how are you guys coping up with the staying at home thing? I seriously can't believe that it might reach July and we might still be in this situation. I mean, God forbid, but yo. So it's blending, yeah. And while you're blending your concealer, make sure that you're looking up ili uweze blend hata kwenye zile inner corners of your eyes. Okay, so remember I said kwamba if you don't like concealer na hauna dark cycles kihivyo, you can just skip this step. Kwa hiyo hii ni step ambayo I don't think it's necessary kama if you really want a very simple bit. I like to do my contour just to give my face a little bit of a shape. Yeah, now doing my contour, I like using a shade ambayo a little bit darker than my foundation and yeah, and my concealer actually. Kwa hiyo napenda kutumia a bit dark than my actual foundation. Kwa hiyo yeah. Also, this is a step ambayo unaweza ukai skip if you feel like it's something ambayo you don't need. This is how I place my contour. Kwanzia skill inapoanza hapa juu kidogo, then I just like dip, then I come down with it. You see? Kwa hiyo kwanzia hapa, then you come down with it. After placing it there, I like blending it kwa juu. Like just make sure you blend. You just blend in there very, very well. Also, if you don't think that you want to contour your face, this step is also might not be necessary for you, but I like giving myself a little bit of a shape. Just make sure you blend. Just blend. I don't know how many times have I said the word blend, but it is. For the powder under my under eye, I like using the Sacha powder. Ambayo I feel like it's friendly to me. It works for me. Tofauti na powder zingine ambazo nimeshawahi kutumia. So basically you can get this I got this kwenye online stores, and it's pretty much, I could say it's pretty much everywhere. Yeah, it's a very common powder. Kwa hiyo yeah, I think imekuwa nzuri kwa watu wengi. As in kwamba imekuwa pia nzuri kwangu. I think this is a very nice powder, especially kwa watu ambayo to women of color. Yeah, okay. So I just take a small amount kwenye this small brush here. I tap the excess. Remember to tap the excess amount, because it will be like you're still using too much products on your face. But just make sure you tap the excess. Apply the powder exactly the places ambayo you have applied your concealer. Yeah, well, yeah. You can also bake, but I feel like actually, let me just not lie, I don't like baking. But anyways, you can do it if you feel it's good for you. So make sure you're tapping the excess. Okay, so for my next step, I'm going to do eyeshadow, and actually I'm going to do a very simple eye look, because this is a very simple makeup look. For my eyeshadow today, I am using the Lavie Cosmetics palette. I'll start using this one. Then I tap so that the excess product, to remove the excess product. So when applying eyeshadow, you just unaweka hivi juu hapa kwenye your eye, then you start blending. You can use this motion going back and forth. So after applying the first shade, kama nilivyoonyesha, I use the Lavie Cosmetics palette. I am going in again with my James Charles Morphe palette that I got from my beautiful cousin. This one, it's nice. Anyway, I'll use this shade here. Kidogo tu, just take like this, then you tap the excess, alafu you place it where you want it to be, like here, then you start blending it. So after using that color, I am going back to my palette and using this shade here, which is darker than the first shade that I used. So I'm using this. Kidogo. I go back to my Lavie Cosmetics palettes, and I take this gold shade here, this shimmery gold shade here. Tap. I like using my hands when applying shimmery shades. Then I just like keep it on the center of my eye. Ooh. Woo! they fall out. That's the tricky thing of doing your eyeshadow after doing your whole face. So after that, finishing my eyes up, I'm going to use this Revlon volum-azing mascara. Go just look down, apply the first coat, do on the lower lashes. Okay, so after you're done doing your eyes, so my last step is basically doing my lips. So I start lining my lips first. If you'll be wondering what lipstick I'm using, please refer to my last video. So I think this is much pretty it about today's makeup. So let me go and do my hair, then I'll come back for the final look. So this is much pretty it for today's video and today's look. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel, and please guys, stay at home and stay safe. See you in the next video. Bye.
I'm good, she good, we good, it's all good, and that's good, that's good, that's good, 'cause I'm good.
Then I woke myself up.